Look at this piece by Duccio in the 1300s. Doesn't look very logical, does it? And 200 years later comes Da Vinci with The Last Supper. It looks rather realistic with a sense of depth. What happened? Let's go to the doodle board.
Just inside the main doors of the Cathedral of Florence stands Brunelleschi, the father of perspective drawing. He wanted to discover a system that would allow artists to portray their surroundings more accurately, so he conducted the Brunelleschi experiment. Looking through the small hole at the center of his painting of the baptistry at a mirror, he realized that his system of perspective made his painting look just like the baptistry in front of him.
And so, a system how to put three-dimensional objects on the two-dimensional plane was rediscovered, as the Greeks and Romans may have discovered it first. Pretty soon, the elements of perspective, a vanishing point, a horizontal line that passes through the vanishing point, and orthogonals, became the standard for artists as they obeyed the two fundamental rules of perspective. Parallel lines intersect at the horizon, and objects that are closer appear bigger. But where did Brunelleschi pull out these sets of elements and rules? Projective geometry. Let's go find out how vanishing points came to be.
Okay, so from here we see two parallel lines as these lines are short. But as we slowly raise our eye level, we can see that the two lines begin to converge. And finally, if we assume that these lines go on indefinitely, there will be a point where the two lines intersect. And from this demonstration, we can see that the intersection will be about the same height as where our eye level is. This is the first element of linear perspective, the vanishing point. This pair of lines are not in line with our line of vision. Instead, they are skewed. As we raise our eye level and envision the lines extending indefinitely, we see that they converge to the same height level as our vanishing point. However, the point of intersection for the second pair of indefinite lines doesn't have the same horizontal placement.
In other words, if there were many sets of indefinite parallel lines, their conversion points will form a horizontal line, which proves true the second element of linear perspective, as well as the fact that pairs of parallel lines intersect at the horizon. From observation, we have seen that objects that are closer are bigger and objects that are further away are smaller. And this phenomenon can be explained by projective geometry as well.
Since my height will remain static during the few seconds of this video, we can imagine the top of my head and the bottom of my feet as a set of parallel lines that extend indefinitely. So as I move further away, these parallel lines converge, making me seem smaller than I am when I am closer.
Now that you know the secrets of creating your own masterpiece, will you be the next Da Vinci?